Impact Monday. I'm Lori Joy, your host today, and I'm excited to jump in to the possibilities that are going to happen within this particular training today. The value that I'm going to offer you here today is going to change the face of your business. Make an Impact Monday is what we do here. Noon Eastern inside this group. What we do is I try to offer you an actual training that you can turn around and go and implement in your business right away. So I'm going to be asking you to take some action today after we learn how to attract our ideal clients and lead them to our business or our program in 3 easy steps. So if you're here today with me live, be sure to say hello. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. And more importantly, ladies, let's get into why this is happening, how this can happen for your business, and how to streamline it and make it simple. Often as entrepreneurs, we go to work to make it complicated. I'm going to walk you through the 3 easy steps that I have actually done inside of my business that have moved the needle in that business. So hello, Dolores, great to see you. Can't wait for you to hear all the amazing stuff that we have here for you today. So again, if you are new here to the group, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm the owner of the Launch It Live Academy, and I help online course creators and network marketers have 5-figure launches using 5-day boot camps. I'm going live every Monday because all of you ladies here inside of this group have told me that you're here wanting to learn more about what a boot camp can do for you. And that really excites me because what happens is I know the power of this repeatable process. And in fact, I'm actually going to walk you through these 3 steps, but on the week of starting next Monday, September 13th, which is actually my birthday week. So we're not only going to have an incredible 5 days of training for you all around boot camps, what they can do for your online program and what they can do for your network marketing business. If you have a program that not enough people know about and they need to get in it so that their lives or their businesses can change, then you want to be here for this particular free training. If you're here in the group, I'm going to put a link up after this live where you want to register. Once you're registered, what happens is you get access to a number of perks and bonuses. So even though you're in the group and the training will be here, you want to register for this particular training. Because it's my birthday week on September the 13th, the week that I will be doing this free training, I'm going to offer presents to you. So I'm excited. So if you're here and you're registered and you have been watching maybe this bootcamp training a couple of times, perhaps now that the summer has ended, the kids are back to school, routine is a little bit more normal, right? Then maybe this is the time for you. So I'm excited for you to jump in. I'm excited for you to be a part of this. We have incredible prizes and options to work with me coming up on September 13th. So you'll want to mark your calendar for that. Hi, Joy. Hi, nice to see you. Love the name. Hi, Sharon. All right, so what happens is I'm going to walk you through exactly on September 13th for 5 days how to plan out your very own boot camp for your own business. So I'm going to show you my framework, and then with my help, we are going to actually implement this for your business. So if you're a network marketer, or if you have a program that needs to scale, or maybe you have a program that's been sitting inside your head for a number of years and needs to get out, this is the time. So we are going to go deep into the strategy and exactly what to do on each day in order to sell out your business, ladies. Now, I know you can get excited about that because the end of 2021 can be the most profitable part of your year to date for your business and allow you to shift into 2022 with a solid, repeatable plan that can launch your business into the next level. Now, let's talk about today how we're going to attract our clients. So one of you ladies, if you will be gracious enough to write down the 3 points for me as I go through them, I would love you forever. So the very first step that we are going to talk about, and I'm actually not only going to talk about it, but I'm going to show you some tangible examples of how to implement it today into your business so that you can turn around and walk away from this training and see how you can go and change what's happening. All right. So the first thing you want to do, number 1, is show up. Show up. Now, this is This isn't as easy as sometimes it sounds, right? I just need to show up in my business. Well, what does that mean? To what extent? Where am I going? Where am I showing up? And then what am I saying? So we're going to walk into number 2, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Thank you, Dolores. Once you are live, ladies, and you're running your boot camp, because that's what I am all about, that beautiful, repeatable lead generation system of a boot camp, you're going to be able to give massive value to your people. And that's what you want to do. We're not doing it in PDFs. We're not doing it in ebooks. We're not doing it on podcasts. We are actually walking through our people through, a mini win during your 5 days. And when we do this, starting next Monday, when we do this, I'm actually going to walk you through the framework of exactly what to say, what to do. Let's talk about the name of this boot camp. Who are you attracting? And I'm going to show you the power of you actually bringing in people into your business who have never known you, who have never seen you before, and actually have them taking out their credit card. So you're going to provide your people with a mini win over your 5 days. You're not going to give them something that they can go and Google and find. You're going to give them some of your best work for free and blow your audience away with it. And I know you've heard this before. If you have been in the online space and in the entrepreneurial realm for some time, people are like, gift your best work. Don't be afraid, ladies. And next week we'll go into this, but don't be afraid that by giving your best work in 5 days, you're going to change someone's life. That is just to get the ball rolling. You change their life with your offer, with your program, with your network marketing products. So I walk you through the strategy. It's not just about showing up and giving away, training for 5 days. There's far more to it than just that. If you don't have the framework and the strategy behind it, chances are you're going out into the world running a boot camp and not have any success. So when you're doing this repeatable system that I'm going to walk you through next week on a consistent basis, people will see you as the woman who keeps showing up for them. When you only show up to sell people something, people realize that, and it doesn't leave a good taste in their mouth. If you haven't heard from someone who's on your Facebook friends list until they actually have something that they want to sell you, you know what that's like. I'm sure everybody here has been through that. I'm looking at your comments here on my phone. Now, we've all heard about being consistent in our business. And is how you are going to get to where you want to be financially, right? This is how it's going to happen. Consistency will trump any algorithm. It doesn't matter if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on TikTok, if you're on the newest thing that comes out, if you're on Clubhouse, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Pinterest. Consistency will trump any algorithm. So if you're saying I'm not getting a lot of reach or I'm not getting a lot of eyeballs, my question to you, and I want you to answer it honestly in the comments, because that's what we're here to do. Be vulnerable, learn, share. You're in a safe place. How consistent are you in your business? Not how busy you are in your business, ladies. How consistent are you in your business? On a scale from 1 to 10, 1, not very consistent, to 10, showing up all day, every day, everywhere. And I'm excited to see what you actually put. Now, here is where I have evolved and struggled, and then evolved in my business. So when I first started, ladies, I was online doing this entrepreneurial thing some 11 years ago. And when I got on, I didn't know that the gurus taught us to show up 7 to 10 times on Facebook, or 7 to 10 times on Instagram, or doing posts and doing all of these things. I had no clue. So I was ignorant by bliss, I call it, because what I did is I just went out and I put my offer out online, and then I served my people that bought and purchased it. And I wasn't doing that until I had been in the online realm for some time. And then you're inundated with these messages to be everywhere all the time. And my my advice to you and my challenge to you is no, you don't. You don't need to be all the places all the time. Hi, Shauna, right? At 2, Dolores. Okay, so we're going to change that, right? Thank you for being honest. Because when you get to a point where you have the framework for your boot camp and you can go out and you can consistently put this massive value in front of your ideal clients, it's going to lead them to your business or your program. It's going to lead them to your network marketing business. It's going to lead them to your program. Dolores just did a boot camp and had people come into her business. This is what happens when we do it. And spoiler alert, ladies, when you actually do the work, you actually have the framework of the boot camp again, which I'm going to show you starting next Monday. You just repeat it. You just repeat it. So you don't have to be, what do I say? What do I do? Where do I go? You don't have to be on all the platforms doing all the things, ladies. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And no one expects you to do it. But consistently showing up with your boot camp, giving massive value, this is where it's at. That's why I'm so committed to showing you the possibilities of what a 5-day boot camp can do for you, how I can allow you to show up as the expert on a consistent basis, and literally will show you what to say and how to plan it out starting next week, right? Because there's a point now where you might have your ideal clients coming in to attend your boot camp, but now you don't want to overwhelm them. So I literally walk you through my 5-day figure framework and help you build out your entire 5-day boot camp in 5 days. So that starts next Monday. So you are already in the right place at the exact right time. And remember, you want to get registered, and I'm going to put that link up, because if you're not registered, you're not able for all the prizes. And because it's my birthday week, there's going to be even more. So I know how to take a concept and break it down into a doable and consumable chunk. That's my super power as a former teacher and professor. And that's what's happening on September 13th. And again, I'll place it in the link when I am done. Hi, Audrey. Great to see you. I'm going to show you exactly how to break down every single day of the 5 days. So not only just give you an idea of how great boot camps are, I will show you the power of a boot camp, but I'm going to help you with your confidence to go live by giving you the strategy and the entire plan in those 5 days. So at the end of my boot camp, you'll walk away with a sheet, and that's part of our launch success kit. And you're going to walk away with your entire 5-day boot camp all planned out. Okay? So who's excited about that? I can't wait to show you that. The second thing, number 2. So Dolores was my secretary. So number 1 was just show up. But ladies, it's so much easier to show up when you have a plan. Don't you agree? If somebody were to say, just follow this plan, Lori, and do this on repeat for a year, and your business will look differently, I would say yes. And that's what I'm going to ask you to do. Next week, I'm going to show you the plan, and I'm going to ask you to stick to it for, I always say, at least a year. At least a year, and watch your business transform. Okay? Number 2, the second step, right, to lead clients, ideal ones, to your business or program is talk about your solution. I'm going to actually break it down for you for network marketers, and I'm going to break it down for you for program creators right here with an example. So I'm going to give you the theory, and then I'm going to give you an example, right? That's what I do here. So too often, right, we are leading our lives, like our live shows, right? Or writing about in our posts about our products or our programs. And that's all great, ladies, when we want to highlight them, because we definitely want to talk about our products, and we definitely want to talk about our programs. But I'm going to challenge you today, and I'm going to show you an example, just how you can do it, to switch how you talk about your network marketing business and your programs. And when it really comes down to it, here is what people want to hear. Thank you, Dolores. Okay. So my network marketing ladies who are watching this, identify yourself here in the comments. Let me know that it's you. And let me show you the difference between talking about your product and then talking about your solution. So what happens often is that we go on our lives or we go on our posts because this is what we are shown in network marketing. I've been part of network marketing for 11 years, ladies, and I love it. If you don't know about network marketing and how to do it properly, it's ingenious, right? And if you want to know more about it, you want to be part of an amazing team, you can ask me because I am. But what happens is there's a lot of, I think, mishaps in the trainings that network marketing companies give to their people. And I have made all the mistakes. I have like verbal diarrhea to people and overwhelmed them with information. I have then sat back and thought, oh, I don't want to share this because people or think I'm being, spammy or whatever it is. And now I have an incredible way to boost your business. And that's these 5-day boot camps. But when you're talking about your 5-day boot camp, or when you're talking about, hi, Ina, it's okay. Whatever, when you're talking about your network marketing product, okay, I'm going to show you what happens here. Often we are talking and leading with the product. So, and the beautiful thing is that, of course, I don't have one on my desk, the only day I don't have it, but this is my nail polish here. So what happens is, as a network marketer, you have the power of demonstration. And I want you to take your products and I want you to proudly show them to your audience, but I want you to talk about your solution, okay? So what happens is, usually on my desk every day, I have a product that I have been taking for 11 years. I am a network marketer's dream client. I take the product. I've never missed an order of my product, and I've been doing it for 11 years, okay? So what I usually have on my desk is a small bottle. It's about the size of this nail polish, and it's an energy drink, okay? One that offers you a boost of energy without a crash. Again, it's all natural. It has the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee. The caffeine is green tea based, and it's delicious. Now, we can actually go, what I've seen us as network marketers, that we go into a lot of detail. It has, rose hips, and it has all of these technical terms or words or, in crazy ingredients that we think people want to know. And I guess there are people who want to know, there really are. But what people really want to know is, what can this little, for example, my example, this little energy drink do for you? What is the solution that it offers? Now, when I talk about the energy drink, saying it's something I've taken for 11 years, I love it, it's delicious, I put it in my fridge, I take one at least a day, no more than 2. It's, I've been with it, I can't be without it. Now, when I talk about it, I get some interest in my network marketing, right? My network marketing product. But when I say it is what I call my mama's little helper, I do not go a day without having at least one of these energy drinks. They help me to stay focused. They give me a natural burst of energy about 3 o'clock when I feel drained, but I still have work to do. We go into panic lockdown mode in my home when I run out of my supply and it hasn't shipped yet, which does not happen very often. But if I'm off my game some week and I don't have it, timed right, it's not pretty, ladies. I travel with them. I keep one in my purse. I secretly panic that my network marketing business will stop making them, and then I'll have to buy a lifetime supply, right? They're my favorite gift to give. I cannot do what I do and wear all the hats that I wear: mom, entrepreneur, wife, consultant, daughter, granddaughter. I cannot possibly function and do everything I need to do if I don't have one of these little puppies in my back pocket. It is by far the most important thing that I put in my body on a daily basis. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference about talking about the product and then talking about the solution that your product from your network marketing business provides? I hope that when you write a post or you go live and you want to share about one of your network marketing products, you think about this. This is what the product is, and this is what the product can do for you. Two very different discussions, two very different lives, two very different posts. So I want you to start to talk about, switch from talking about your product, how many grams of protein, how many, all the ingredients, all the, science, all that, that's wonderful. But you have to start to talk about the solution. That's all people want to know. What is this product going to do for me? Do you see that? It's super simple, ladies. I'm so excited. You could go out today and make a post about a product that you have and the solution. Just a list of the solutions that it offers. Get excited about what it does for you. Okay, so now who are my program ladies? Who are my program ladies? Okay, absolutely, Dolores says. Okay, so who are my ladies who have programs? Killer programs that just not enough people know about, right? And then I want you to think about how your program and the solution that it offers, and let's differently talk about this. So let me show you an example here. So let's take, for example, my particular program. Okay, I don't know all of your businesses, so I'm going to talk about mine to show you the example. So I teach online entrepreneurs and network marketers to have 5K launches on repeat using 5-day boot camps. Okay, Shauna's a programmer. Excellent. Dolores is, and Sharon are my network marketers. Ina, what do you do? I remember, but you got to remind me, Ina. Joy, if you're still on, what is it that you do? So for example, that's all great to say. I help online online course creators and network marketers use 5-day boot camps to get 5-figure launches. And that's all great to say, but I want you to think about in terms of your solution. Now that's a great little opener. Right, Ina. Yes. Okay. So instead of talking about the actual, and I have nail polish here, the actual nail polish, let's talk about the solution. Now, let me give you an example. You know that coming in here, I teach you a framework for success using boot camps. But my solution for my program at the end of my 6 months is that you developed a leveraged launch program that puts your business on the map. With my program, you solidify your signature offer strategy so you can call out your ideal clients and solve their immediate needs and problems. You elevate your brand. You develop your brand so you stand out in the market. You show how to create content that converts, because as a teacher and professor, I am an expert at this. We grow your confidence on camera. We build that millionaire mindset. We teach you a repeatable lead generation system that you can use on repeat in your business for the rest of your days. You can get an audience of raving fans who cannot wait to pull out their credit cards and buy from you. How to simplify and scale your business, position yourself as a leader in your niche, in your market, or your company. Much different than I help online course creators and network marketers use 5-day boot camps to get 5-figure launches. Do you see the difference? This is what my program does and who it's for. This is my solution. When you ladies, I'm telling you, I will give you so many examples next week of ladies who have done this, because it's not just me. When you actually show up and give your people a mini win over these 5 days of your boot camp, and then you keep talking about your solution, you will have people running to you with their credit cards. You will. There's a whole framework and strategy and methodology behind what we're doing here. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. But it's not easy sometimes for us to go out there to show up. Number one was show up. And our second step was talk about our solution. Okay? All right. Now, when we are talking about our solution, I just want to allude to this because it's going to lead nicely into my number 3. And we can talk about this in the boot camp next week. When you're talking about your solution, ladies, especially my network marketers, okay? Because you're branding you. You need to stand out from the hundreds or thousands of other people that are selling your exact product. So why should I buy from you when I can buy from her? What you need to start to do is to focus on the freedom that your solution gives. So again, example, if you love to travel and you're traveling, taking trips whenever you can because you have the freedom to do so because of the network marketing business or the program that you're offering. Maybe you picking your kids up after school because you have the freedom to do so. Maybe you're showing you're purchasing a staple in your closet, like a real significant piece in your closet, well made and well priced, because you have the freedom financially to do so. Maybe you're showing them giving back to charity and things that mean something important to you, again, because you have the freedom to do so. So it's not only about the solution, but because of the solution for you as the business owner, what freedoms does it offer as well? So you can become the mastery in the delivery in that content, and then people will get to know, like, and trust you and buy from you because they see you showing up. Number one, showing up, and then you're consistent and talking about your solution. So how many offers or launches, right, have you been making this year thus far? So we're into September here. How many offers or launches have you done this year, and showing your ideal client what it is that you offer? And again, when you have that plan, ladies, it's much easier. So let's go into number 3. I've already kind of mentioned it, but number 3, the third step to get and attract your ideal client and lead them to your business or your program is make an offer. Number 3, Dolores, make an offer. Okay. Now, most coaches fail to get consistent 5K, 10K, 20K launches or months because simply they're making this one mistake. They try to automate everything from the start using funnels and summits and webinars and drip campaigns, etc., because it's the cool thing to do, right? You'll hear lots of gurus say, automate your business. It gives you the freedom that you crave in your business. But when we're desperate to get results, automation only adds more fuel to the doubt and the inability to grow. Every day that passes without a sale becomes more and more painful. And that's why automating before you warm up your audience and validate your offer, ladies, is a big mistake. So if any of you have thought, yes, I want what she has, I want these $200,000 months that's, some of these ladies are claiming to have, because they automate them, I often want to say, let's put some humanity back into our business. Because I bet you if I go to the woman who, shows her monthly sales every month, I would like to say to her, do you know the name of any of those people that have purchased from you? Do you know that particular woman watches her grandbabies on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Do you know the name of their dog? Do you know the struggles that they've had in their business? And are you helping them? Because often what happens is those automated $47, $97 offers are not moving the needle. And so when you're trying to scale your business, ladies, we do put automation in here. In Launch It Live Academy and Launch It Live Inner Circle, we do talk about scaling your business with an automated offer, but not before we have validated that offer and we have made many of them. So stick with me, because I'll explain how to do this again starting next Monday on September 13th when I show you the framework for building profitable 5-day boot camps. So if you're still trying to break a 5K month, what you really need to do, ladies, is make an offer to a warm audience. Make an offer to a warm audience. Now, scaling is a whole different thing. Once you have busted through the 5K, 10K, 20K, 30K months, and you're having your 100K plus launches, then we can start to segment and automate some of that business. But I'm here to show you how you can put a human connection to your business so that you can build a warm audience, make offers to them, and nurture them and be there for them on the repeat. You need an effective way to turn strangers into warm prospects so you can get on the phone with them. If you're doing sales calls during your boot camp, or you're doing a pitch and you're sharing people again our solution that we talked about, number 2, then you need to have an effective way to turn people who don't know you into a warm prospect. And there is nothing better, ladies, than to do this by going live. Now, we can't, depending on where we are in the world, that's why we're online. We don't need to, and sometimes we can't sit inside a room together and do this. The power of online work is phenomenal. You know that. A lot of you ladies probably have people who are in your neighborhood or in your warm circle as your clients or as your buyers for your products. But I bet you some of you have clients on the other side of the world. That is the power of online business, which that's why you're here. But how do I take making an offer and lead people seamlessly to my business? That we actually have one entire day in the bootcamp next week all about that, focused on that. So you don't want to miss signing up for the bootcamp, of which I will put the link everywhere here. You may be here in the group, but you want to register for the bootcamp so that I can, shower you with gifts during my birthday week. And if I don't know you're part of it, then we can't help you and support you at the level that we do when you register. Okay, so let's talk about how are we going to make an offer to a warm audience. The first thing you want to do, kind of like a this is number 3, part A, is you want to create a community. You want to create a community so people get to know you. People get to see you. If you're going to show up in your business, if you're going to say, okay, once a week, like I do here, every week, every Monday at noon Eastern, I show up live and I share a training with you that's going to move the needle in your business. If you come here and you watch this, I'm going to give you an action step to go out and do. It changes what happens here. You have to be committed. I am committed to showing up for you. Are you committed to showing up for your people? I asked you earlier in the live, on a scale of 1 to 10, how consistent are you? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Can you sit in this chair today, ladies, watching this live, no judgment, because I've been there, and tell me you are loving the consistency that you're having in your business? So when we create a community of people, we turn strangers into warm prospects and then into buyers. No one's buying a high ticket offer from someone they don't know, like, or trust. They're not. It's very, very rare that someone will, spend the 3, 5, 10, 20K on someone who they have no idea of who they are or what they do. or a very little bit of an idea. So when you create a community, and it depends on where your people are, where your ideal clients are, where you want to find them, where you want to serve them. Now, I love a good Facebook group for a community, ladies, just like we have here, because it's free. It's easy. You all know how to navigate through it. I don't have to teach you a new platform. We're going to use this as much and as often as we can while the Zucks guy, Zuckerberg there, allows us to do it for free. So build yourself and create a community. And I want to tell you this, and I don't want to seem, facetious in saying this, but we all start small. We all start with nobody in our community. It happens to all of us. Myself, the gurus, the people who had 10, 20, 30, 100K people following them, they all started with 0. But I bet you they were consistent. And I bet you they consistently made offers, right, in order to warm up their audience. Are you telling people what you're doing? Are you out there screaming from the rooftops, right? We're not coercing. We're not dragging. We're not clubbing people to come into our program or into our network marketing business. But you have to be the one who's telling people. If you're not telling people what you're doing, who is? So when we actually start to make offers in a community of people who get to know, like, and trust us, it is going to change the face of your business. Now, a lot of you might say to me, and let's talk about this. That's me, Ina, you're so cute. Let's talk about this. Do you already have a community? Do you have a community? Maybe you have a community and it's Dudsville. Maybe no one is responding or posting or liking. And I want you to hold up a very tough mirror to look into sometimes, ladies. I want you to hold up the mirror and I want you to really say, am I showing up for my people on a consistent basis so that they will show up in my group? People are not going to show up in your group and be and be all in your business if you're not. It's just the truth. So if you have a community where you're nurturing your people, you're bringing in cold prospects, people who are strangers, and you're giving them something on a consistent basis, they will know, like, and trust you. They will show up. Like, as we stated before, and our number 1 was to show up. You're going to talk about your solution, which was number 2. And then you're going to make these beautiful people offers. But it all starts with us. It all starts with us. So let's recap, right? If you're able to do all of these things, ladies, just 3 simple things. And I know they're not simple, but they're easy. And what happens sometimes as entrepreneurs, we want immediate gratification. We want immediate sales. We want immediate growth. We want immediate 5K. We want all of these things immediately, but we have to actually be in it for the long haul. When we're in it for the long haul and we're showing up and we're consistent, people see you as a legitimate business owner, the CEO of your business. And then they get to like you, and they know you, and they trust you, they buy from you. Because we can take, ladies, one simple boot camp, the framework I'm going to teach you next week, to $1 million. I want to talk about how one single boot camp can generate the significant amount of your business. Not 10 different courses, not a small army of offerings, not posting on social media 8 to 10 times a day, not being on all the platforms saying, just doing one single boot camp. And I'm always telling my ladies that are inside of my academy that this can work. Not only am I experiencing it, but so are my clients. And that's the beautiful thing, and here's why. Because when you put your focus in one place on one offer and you show up and you do it over and over and over again, you minimize the overwhelm. You eliminate having a million plates spinning in the air, and you hone in on the next best step for your specific network marketing business or your signature offer. Talk about the energy that will give to you back, right? I'll never stop taking my little energy drinks. But when you only have one thing to focus on, it's so much easier. Talk about the energy, talk about the focus, talk about the time that it can give you back. Because when you narrow your concentration to one thing, your focus has to follow. Just think about what that can do for your business when you are focused and all in on one thing. All right, so let's do a little recap, right? Here, let's do a little recap. Three ways to attract your ideal clients and then lead them to your business or your program in 3 easy steps. As Dolores was busily typing in the comments, number 1 is to show up. When you have a repeatable framework to follow, it makes it easier. I'm going to invite you to come next Monday, starting Monday to Friday at noon Eastern. You can catch me live. You can catch me on replays. It will be all here in this group. You want to sign up and learn that repeatable framework so that you can go out and put it into your business and start leading and attracting your ideal clients to it. The second thing we talked about was talking about your solution. And I actually showed you talking about your actual product versus your solution, or talking about your program versus your solution. It is night and day when you start to actually think about and talk about the solution of your program or your network marketing products and what they can do for your ideal client. It will change the face of your business. And the third thing we talked about is making an offer, building a community where you can make an offer. We're in business, ladies. If you wanted to have a community of like hundreds or thousands of people and just like hang out with them, then you're not doing a business. You're doing a business and running a business by making offers, not all the time, but you're giving value, and then once in a while you make an offer. And that's what happens. So when you register for the bootcamp that's happening next Monday, starting next Monday at noon Eastern every day, Monday to Friday, I'm going to have not only some incredible teachings and learnings for you, but I'm going to have some incredible prizes. I'm going to have lots of giveaways. We're elevating everything we're doing because it's birthday week. You want to be a part of it. You want to be registered so that you can be a part of it. I'm going to drop the link below. Thank you so much for being here, ladies, live or on the replay, for your comments, your vulnerability, your honesty, and I cannot wait to see what you do when you learn this beautiful framework and apply it to your business. Take care, and we'll see you next Monday.